Got a great mix of folks in attendance today. We see some vacationers, some locals, all gathering together here at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, Florida. Today, a fun matchup in store between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Miami Dolphins. Jason Sanders is out, ready to kick this one away. And we're underway at Hard Rock. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Coming out, throwing is Baker. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. He was looking for Chris Godwin on that play. And now it's 2nd down. No, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can you make offensively?
No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on 3rd down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. They put a receiver in motion right. 3rd down. Here's Mayfield. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 26-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Tua taken right to the air. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
32-yard line.
2nd and 3 now. Opening carry for Devon Achane. Continuing to move past the 45. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but so would love for it to come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Staying on the ground here with Achane. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on 1, and now they get him behind the line. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a mutable gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk. It was nearly a big play.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st. Now their opening drive certainly going according to plan, Bronc. It's a new set of downs at the 27.
27-yard line.
1st and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. Has it at the 7. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
All right, come on.
Trying to run it in, H.A. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Get safe.
Another for H.A. And he punches this one in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Devon H.A. with the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I guess so, until that defense proves they can stop them.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Sanders all set to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Give to Irving to start this drive. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
1st down, and they go right back to it. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swinging.
Going for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, and discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
He finds the rookie from Ohio State. They catch him just in time to prevent the first, but that got very close, didn't it? It's 4th and maybe a yard.
It's 4th down.
Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. A little outside their comfort zone to try and field goal, so instead they're going for this on 4th down. Here we go, it's Mayfield. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that let them down.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. Tackled by Loa now against the blitz. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. That's Antoine Winfield Jr.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Hey, over 30 seconds. Watch out.
Here's the give to Irving. take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
Let's go.
He goes to the hurry up here.
At the 16-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Flushed out now to his left. Running down the left side. And he's got a nice goal to go here as he goes out at the 8-yard line.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Set. Start.
1st and goal. Here's Irving. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
Start.
There's another for Irving. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Give him maybe a yard on that play, Brock. Still 7 to go on 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Set. Watch out.
From the gun, Mayfield. Escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Meke Buka, the intended target. So now, they're left with 4th and goal. Chase McLaughlin now to try the Buccaneers field goal. Pretty automatic look for him from the left. A little too far left, but it goes off the upright and back in. It's good. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover. McLaughlin has it on the teeth, and he's ready to send this flying. Here comes Malik Washington. He's brought down just inside the 25.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with A-Chain. They'll bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
2nd down carry for A-Chain. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Ready.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. And the Buccaneers are going to get home as they drop him. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack. Now it's Jake Bailey who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. Coming off a busy week, 5 punts in the loss, and he sends this one away. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Watch out.
Drive begins with a run by Irving. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Once again, Irving. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our 1st quarter. 7-3 is our score. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They'll be set up 2nd and 7. Now here's Mayfield. Getting out to his left. He's still going at the 30. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And some solid running here as he gets him 8 yards there into the red zone.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
This is Irving on second. Keeps himself upright. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
The 4-yard line.
4 downs to get this across. Here's first and goal. Irving has the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a second quarter lead. On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. The XP is up and good. And the Buccaneers push their lead to 3. McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Their own 23-yard line.
Working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Ready.
Out of the gun. Tagovailoa. That's him on the quick hitter. This play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Ready to stay. Ready to.
Tagovailoa working from the pistol. Hits him on the out route. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Here's Achane from the pistol. Rolling into enemy territory. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. Goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Ready.
First and 10.
Tua out of the pistol. Oh, this big guy is moving. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
44. Ready. Out.
Running left. Here's Achane. He got what he could there. Call it about 4 yards on first down.
Humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain. Not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
It's safe. Go ahead.
Tagovailoa gets it to him on the screen. That screen sniffed out quickly. Shut down behind the line.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Right.
3rd and long for him here. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, he's going to run for it. A big shot keeps him out of the end zone, but they're just a yard away now as that play brings him to first and goal.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Gordon has the Miami touchdown. The Dolphins take a second quarter lead. So Brock, good work there to finish off the drive in the end zone and retake the lead.
You just get this feeling every once in a while in games, this sucker's going to be a back-and-forth football game. So what a great job offensively to jump out in front here in the first half of play.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. He connects on the point after. And the Dolphins take a 4-point lead.
Dolphins 14. Buccaneers 10. Jason Sanders to kick off.
Sanders all set to send it away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. To throw is Mayfield. Setting up the screen. Along the sideline past midfield. And he's finally taken down at the 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
Got to be a pretty good actor. Got to be pretty good at selling to that defense. That's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on the screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
Irving here from the gun. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
180! What's up?
3rd and short. Mayfield. He's got a screen to the running back. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. It's a gain of 22. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Offense in a hurry up here. Running on 2nd with White. And he's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Rachaad White touchdown. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
Returning it from the 4. And they get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
1st and 10. And they're on the 17-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Get right here.
Blitz coming to him. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Short pass brought in. And he's going to get him all the way up near that 30-yard line, Brock. Knocked out a step or 2 shy of it.
1st down. 1st and 10.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. It's the Dolphins. With it, 1st and 10.
Go ahead.
The shotgun will give it to Achane. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Tackle made by Kalijah Cansey.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week. He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Yeah, ready. Whoa! Ready, team!
They'll throw. 3rd and long. We'll drop this down to Achane. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3.
20, ready, team!
They're going for this. He finds him beyond the marker. Big man showing up the yards. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get some late points and the lead. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off, but make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Sanders all set to send it away. He fields it from the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. And the Dolphins are going to get to him. He is dropped. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up.
It's 2nd down.
And they'll throw this instead, try to catch him off guard. And they aren't fooled by that fake spike. They can charge it and got there to take him down. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Buying some time left. And he's going to find this one deep down the near sideline. That finds him deep down the sideline. One of the game's big plays right there as they get the markers reset.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. That one nabs him 33 yards and a new set of downs, too.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the 1st down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
Out left and Otten makes the grab. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. Right, look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield and a big play follows.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Hurry! 180! Stop!
Mayfield now from the gun. Back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
On 3rd and 2, here's Mayfield. The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this. Running for it, here's Irving. And he can't get the push they needed. They hold him at the line and send him packing after a turnover on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Tagovailoa on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. Finds his penalty. H-hand. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. 2nd down.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
44, ready.
2 now from the gun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Down, line to gain 9 yards out. They'll air it out on 3rd. Completed over the middle. He'll be brought down just as he gets it up to the 24. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd down. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And Tagovailoa hits the turf, sliding down after picking up the 1st. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our 2nd half. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes 1st and 10. Second half begins with a run by H-hand. These drives quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a light.
Pressure's there, and the Bucs got it. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Okay, you know I love to say that the NFL game is a game of adjustments. You come out of halftime, and you know you've got to impact the quarterback. You got to get home, and it's exactly what they do on this opening drive.
Tagovailoa facing 3rd and long. Downfield, this finds Waddle. And he's going to be sent out of bounds and a great pickup, but somehow did not pick up the 1st. It's going to be 4th down coming up.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2.
Ready. All right, go ahead. Go, go, go. Ready. 20, TX.
He's back to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Baker to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
On the give, this is Irving. And he'll have a short pickup down to the 17. Offense up to the line fast.
Johnson on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3.
Now Mayfield.
At the 17-yard line.
He's moving up. They're able to drop him. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
Almost at 6 yards. And it's 3rd.
Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Run.
Play fake. It's Mayfield. Finds him over the middle. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
A loss of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
They go to him again. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. They made it 3 yards on the carry. It sets him up with 3rd and goal at the 5.
It's now 3rd and goal.
From the gun, Mayfield. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that brings up 4th and goal. Chase McLaughlin now to try the Buccaneers field goal. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. The kick by McLaughlin is good. And that cuts the lead back down to a lower point.
What a season this guy's had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Return coming from the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. 1st and 10. And off to Gordon. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
Escapes out to the left. He doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for 4th and 3. Back to throw it. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
First down. They're going to run with Irving. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. That's going to bring up second down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 32-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Baker now from the gun. Finds his back complete. And it'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal. From the red zone now. Rolling out to his left. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And the Dolphins will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10.
Go ahead.
Tagovailoa working from the pistol. Flushed out to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
So at the 20, here's second and 10. Tagovailoa now against the blitz. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And he takes this one back. It's a pick six and a Tampa Bay touchdown. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make the pick. They secure the football, sure, but instantly they go back to their offensive days. They want that touchdown, and they want a moment they won't forget.
Well, all things going their way through the air at the moment, partner. They pick off a throw for 6, and then they complete a pass of their own to add on 2 more.
Can I be honest with you here, Kate?
Please.
And maybe I'm a bad person for saying this, but every once in a while, I root for chaos. I mean, I wouldn't mind a little chaos. I wouldn't mind seeing that one go back through the air the other way and put 2 on the board, but it wasn't to be. That's excellent execution to get the touchdown on the pick 6. And put 2 more on the board.
On first down, they're going to start out with Achan. Running their full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Here's a screen for Achan. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
You know, Kate, it's one thing to get a player out into space. It's another when the defense sees it coming. No chance there for the running back as the defense defeats the blocks before that screen could ever get started.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they produced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
And it's the same as a touchback here. This one down right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Forced out to his right. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Throwing again is Baker. Vacates quickly left side. It's a big strike downfield to Egbuka. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. That goes for 36 yards. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Dumped off to his running back. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Motioning right is Egbuka. Once more, it's Mayfield. Right side, this is Egbuka. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Working quickly here. Baker throwing again. Buys time, rolling right. Now here he goes. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. That one gains 7. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
And he's got it. It's in close. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal. We'll see them tackle second and goal after the break. It's Buccaneers football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on for one final quarter. Trying again from the 2. It's second and goal. There's another for Irving. And this won't get anywhere either. The front held up. Looking quickly, trying to get set.
No gain on the play. Brings up third and goal.
Mayfield now on third and goal. And they score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the fourth.
Touchdown, Buccaneers.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point sails through good. And the Buccaneers double their lead to 14.
Dolphins 21.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Washington now to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10.
Yeah, ready.
Out of the gun, Tunga Vailoa. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Staying on the ground here with A-Champ. He is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down.
That's another Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Tunga Vailoa now working from the gun. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
5 still to go here. This is second down. Tua out of the pistol. Has him on the quick hitter. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That play good for 17 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Chan to the right. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Go ahead.
Tua now from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Short pass brought in. That's the first down, and he's still going. And take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins now within 1 score in the fourth. All right, so the offense does its job, Rob. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Dolphins chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Has this at the 6. Things going well so far. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
At their own 36-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That run may not have gotten to a first, but sure, a nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 45-yard line.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Throwing Baker. On the move, headed right. Shovels this one forward. And he stopped cold at the spot. We'll keep pace for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
Number 7, Bucky Irving. A 4-yard pickup on the play. And the Buccaneers first down.
Irving on the inside give. And the ball is going to remain at midfield as he is stopped at the line. No gain.
You know, this just can't happen. On first down. It really can't.
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. After a fortuitous recovery, this will be 2nd down. Mayfield now from the gun. Oh, put some heat on this deep He's got it inside the 25. And they're going to be setting just outside that red zone. Give him 30 yards on that one. And that's good enough for a Tampa first down.
If only every completion could get that kind of result. That's good enough to knock a defense flat on its back.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Good. 1-8. What's up?
First down, looking to throw. Mayfield finds him on the crossing route. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with first and goal.
That's another Buccaneers first down. First and goal, Tampa Bay.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Buccaneers go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Buccaneers double their lead to 14.
42. Dolphins 28. Chase McLaughlin to kick off.
McLaughlin has it on the team, and he's ready to send this flying. Washington now to return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Completed over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Downfield, this finds Waddle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Offense is set. First and 10.
Another Dolphins first down.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another.
Pressure gets to him, and he goes down. That's a sack. We do have a marker down. Where it's out on the field, partner, that sure looks like it's in the neighborhood of holding. Offense to the line. Second down.
Go ahead.
Back to throw. Tua. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Dolphins losing by 14. Third and a lone yard coming up.
Ready. Out.
On again, it's Gordon. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a first and goal.
21G.
First and goal.
Tua setting up to throw. Getting out to his left.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, or even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
Now it's second and goal from the 1.
Chase.
Gordon. And he's in for the touchdown. The Dolphins now within 1 score in the 4th. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Dolphins 35.
Approaching 90 seconds remaining in this game. Not much time. They've got to get this one back. And the Buccaneers manage to recover the football. And in. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. The Buccaneers go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the fourth.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
McLaughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Buccaneers double their lead to 14.
Dolphins 35.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Washington now to return. Good work so far. He's got room. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up first and 10. Defense showing blitz. They're in trouble now and the ball is out. The Buccaneers pick it up. And the defense piles on at the end here as they take it back for the touchdown. The Buccaneers have likely locked up the win right there. Well, Brock, you and I know after that first turnover they were able to take back. They were looking for another one, and lo and behold, they found it.
You felt it, I felt it,
Yep.
everybody in the stands felt it. It wasn't just good enough to get the takeaway, They wanted to one-up what they did earlier, and look at the celebration now.
His kick is no good. He missed it, but wait just a second. Looks like the penalty flag might bail him out, Brock. I think this is going to be roughing the kicker. Well, any contact on an extra point is going to draw that flag, and it's going to let them try the point after again. Another shot now at this extra point. That kick a whole lot easier after that penalty, right? And he sent it through.
Buccaneers 56, Dolphins 35. Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Washington now to return. And he gets crushed by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Ready. Ready, team. Out.
First down. Here's Tua. And the Buccaneers are going to get home as they drop him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
Second and 19 at the 16-yard line.
Go ahead.
Tagovailoa back to throw. Rolling left, behind some time. Finds his back, H.N. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped. Offense is hurrying, time running down. Third and long for him here. Waller with the catch. It's somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that 3rd down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
Hands are tied. Gotta have it on this 4th down.
44. Ready?
Desperation time here. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. They're going to pass it here. Chased out to his right. Now he'll heat this one deep down the right sideline. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And they score. It's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers put up even more points in a win. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And we got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Washington now to return. Showing a little burst so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
At their own 39-yard line.
Pretty good field position awaiting the Dolphins as they head up here, 1st and 10. Here's Tua. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. No luck finding his receiver that time, and it's going to be 2nd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete, but no reason not to throw it long there, as this game is over. So it's a win for the visiting Buccaneers. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these on.
I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag. I saw the signs for so long, just a reminder to hold on. Ain't gonna cry or go home, stay strong, yeah. Walls keep closing.